Hey, what's up? I got some more lore content for you guys. I've got a new deck to showcase. A very old deck rises from the grave, both physically and metaphorically. I'm of course talking about Zombie Ashe. This deck aims to play slow, utilizing the control aspects of both Shadow Isles and Freljord together in order to stop the opponent's strategies. The main theme of the deck is to level Ashe as soon as possible and use multiple Frostbite synergy cards to do big attacks over the opponent. I want to run through my card choices, explain why they're in the deck, and give you the knowledge to pilot the deck yourself. The code for the deck will be in the description below along with the Mobalytics link. Before I get into the deck profile, if you're new, please consider hitting the subscribe button to stay up to date with my content. Our journey to 10k subs is still going strong. I also stream on Twitch often, so check me out over there if you're looking for live gameplay of someone who's hit high master tier every season and even hit rank 1 in NA a while back. With that, I hope you enjoy this deck profile. Alright, getting right into it, we can see that it is actually pretty mid-focused and it has some top-end stuff as well, so it's a lot slower pace of a deck. So first I'm going to talk about its name and give a little bit of context of what's going on here. This is called Zombie Ashe. Now this is because it is a reference to Zombie Anivia as a strategy and also is a very old deck that has been played in the past. I want to say like the first couple seasons, even maybe beta, like it goes way back. The main theme of Zombie Ashe is the same as Zombie Anivia: develop a champion, make sure they're leveled, and then use Harrowing for a really big attack, utilizing strong attack effects. Because Ashe's effect is not once per turn or anything like that, it's actually once per card. If you have multiple Ashes out, you'll Frostbite multiple enemies, and then they won't be able to attack. So it's kind of funny. You can get Ashe, have her die, summon another one, and then play like Rekindle her and have multiple Ashes, or close out with Harrowing and have like 3 Ashes on the board, and then nothing can block, and it's just really funny. But the main reason why the deck has come back and is seeing play is this card right here, Quietus, which is basically Shadow Isle's version of Culling Strike. Not only does it kill something with 2 or less power, you have the option to destroy a unit's equipment. So if you see a lot of equipment going around, see a lot of Kane, see a lot of Weapon Master stuff with timelines, obviously Quietus is going to be a good card, so in this meta it is a staple pick. Not only that, but Quietus also reaches even higher attack units if we go ahead and Frostbite them. The best example and the most efficient example is Icevale Archer. If we use Icevale Archer to play Frostbite an enemy, we can now Quietus them, which is basically going to do a effect of a 2-card Vengeance combo. The thing I would equate this to the most is Disintegrate, which was super relevant a couple patches ago. Everyone knows how powerful Disintegrate is. Using Disintegrate plus Blade's Edge was a 3-mana Vengeance. Well, we have that in the form of Icevale Archer and Quietus with this region combo. So yeah, it's super good. We can also do like Flash Freeze Quietus, have it there as well. Can do Quietus round end after Ashe attacks. Right, so being able to reach higher attack things, just have a 1-mana Vengeance on that with the Frostbite synergy goes a long way. The rest of the deck functions as if you're playing an Ashe mid-range deck. We have Icevale Archer, we have Sentry for draw, we have Troll Chant for protection, but we have Vile Feast, which is a really good Shadow Isles removal tool. We also have things like Rime Fang Wolf, which is really good with Frostbite synergy, so if Ashe attacks, Rime Fang Wolf can challenge whatever Ashe is going to Frostbite and kill it for free, on top of being able to just like control the board that way. You know, we have the other stuff as well, like Harsh Winds synergy, we have Vengeance, so we have a lot of removal and a lot of ways to control the opponent's board. If they want to play bench units that don't want to attack, don't ever want to see combat, we can grab them and take care of them. Next we have Ashe herself, really good champion. She's been buffed a couple times in the past. She is now seeing play and I'm very happy. I think Ashe is super cool. The thing she needs now most is a skin. So let's go Riot, let's get Ashe's skin and I'll be happy. Next we have Babbling Beard, which will force draw an Ashe because Ashe is the only unit with 5+ power in our deck. Everything else is 4 or less power, so it's really consistent. We basically have Entreat while also being able to run another champion, so it's pretty nice to have Beard cycle Ashes. If you already have Ashe in your hand or on the board, then he just basically gives you a free Flash Freeze, right? That cycles back into the deck, and then you can play another one, get Flash Freeze back, right? And you just have multiple Ashes that way. Super cool. Next we have a new card, Frozen in Fear. Frostbite an enemy and summon a Rime Fang Pack. It's an Overwhelm unit and it gains 1/1 for each time you Frostbitten, so this thing is like, you know, 5/5/6/6, pretty good. We got Harsh Winds. This was a recently buffed card. It is 5 mana burst speed, Frostbite 2. Really good on open attacks when Ashe is leveled. This turns off 3 blockers because Ashe will attack, Frostbite 1 thing. You do Harsh Winds to Frostbite 2 more. That's 3 non-blockers at burst speed. Very good. Next we have Rime Tusk Shaman. Get a little bit of a lockdown. 5 mana 3/4 round start, Frostbite the strongest enemy. Again, this is good for open attacks. When you have Ashe, it's also just good for slowing down the opponent. Really good against one-man army style decks like Pantheon and other things like that. Frostbite them down easy. Next we have Thresh, which can come out and pull an extra Ashe from your deck if you get him leveled. He's also really good at just being a challenger unit. You swing into things that you Frostbite, and he can control the board just like a Rime Fang Wolf would, right? Super cool. Next we have Double Vengeance for single target removal, 1 quick Rekindler to res our Ashe, or sometimes our Thresh, and then Harrowing for our Wincon. So yeah, if you really like mid-range to control style Shadow Isles for all your decks, this is definitely up your alley. It's a bit faster than Zombie Anivia, and it has a lot more interactivity than Zombie Anivia, so if you like playing units on the board and interacting with the opponent, blocking, using combat tricks, force attacking with Rime Fang and other challenger stuff, then this deck is definitely up your alley. I'd recommend giving it a try. And that about wraps it up for the deck profile. Now here's some live commentary games so you can see how the deck plays out. I'll be giving context to why I'm playing certain cards, and hopefully it gives you a good feel on how to play the deck. Alright, for our first game, we got the ever-popular Eve Viego. With Quietus, we should be able to deal with this, so hopefully we can get that. Rime Fang Wolf is also good because it can grab the husks, which is really nice, so that we can stop the Evelyn development. Battle Feast is good for husk, Troll Chant's pretty good, Icefell Archer is pretty meh. We don't really need Icefell Archer in our opening hand, unless we have Quietus to help with our Vengeance combo, so we'll pitch that, try to find Quietus and other things like that. Ashe is also very good. We're normally happy floating the first couple turns, so we can set up the Rime Fang and have protection for him. Interesting. Boisterous Host. Harsh Winds, very cool. I'm down to just take this damage, yeah. We want to save Battle Feast for husks in this matchup. It's really important to slow them down. As long as they don't get tough or spell shield husk, we should be able to deal with them. Let's go ahead and play Rime Fang Wolf. Even if we get like hate spiked or something, we can protect, which is also nice. But this is basically a 1-card shutdown. Okay, so they're not developing a husk, right? Just having Rime Fang Wolf here means they can't play Sultor, they can't play Vora, they can't play Domination because we will kill the husk, and they can't do their Evelyn first action next turn. So let me go ahead and just do we can do Proactive Vile Feast, or we can do Troll Chants. I'm kind of down to Troll Chant. Again, keep Vile Feast for the husk. I think that's the most important. But I do want to keep this Rime Fang alive. Now the other option this turn is just full floating and not even attacking. Hate Spike's fine. It kinda does nothing. It just got a Troll Chant. Okay, they could be on the Evelyn, which is not a big deal. Here she is.
I have the tendency to get carried away.
Spell Shield Husk, that's cute.
See what's beneath while I see what's inside.
So yeah, in hindsight, it was better to just probably bait the pass, not be giving them the hate spike and not giving them this play, but it shouldn't matter all too much. We should be a-okay. I'm kind of down for them to swing and then we Harsh Winds. Is there a world where they don't swing? Probably, but we'll see. We're gonna do a nice little bait here. That's the only thing that's swinging. Okay. We'll play the Ashe.
I will unite the Freljord.
Yeah, because if they attacked with Evelyn, we could do a Frostbite and block.
I want more.
But now we have a really nice open attack because we can do the combo of Ashe and Rime Fang. We're gonna swing for the Evelyn, free kill.
Last kiss.
I'm assuming Viego comes down here. Or it's a Black Spear. I'm kind of fine with that. That puts a Ashe in the grave for us. Let me respond with a Vile Feast. I want to take off the Spell Shield. And then we can go ahead and Sentry.
Nothing escapes my watch.
Now if they play Viego, he's pretty susceptible to Flash Freeze and stuff like that. Yep. That is a-okay. Trying to make sure their husk value is as low as possible is really, really good for the matchup. That's something we should be doing a lot. Okay, so it looks like that is the attack. Let me go ahead and flash freeze this. And then block. I'm fine taking the 3. We could also block with our sentry, or we could chump block with the 1/1 and take no damage. Because the only way they can kill me now is Atrocity, but I feel like we're just going to have freezes for that. So I don't mind taking the 3. I'm not super scared. Go ahead and get a Rhyme Test Shaman developed. This gives us a pseudo lockdown. So like if Viego came down, he wouldn't be able to play. Kinda down to just do this. Keep pressuring the board. We need to whittle down the opponent until we can get them in harrowing range. And they have to deal with this. This is a must remove. They could be on second Black Spear, and then they're on 3 cards in hand. Right. We're ahead. They just full passed on 7.
Sends chills up my spine.
Nice. We have another Ashe. Nice. Okay. You want to give it Hallowed? 8 Spike. I cannot do anything about that. That's fine. Babbling Beard.
Right on my tail.
Then we'll get the Ashe. And then we're in a really good spot. We are so strong, actually, because Ashe is leveled. Hydrovine, no problem. Not even worried.
Avarosa, guide me! All the world on one arrow.
I mean, I'm down to just chump block that or get a draw. Draw's pretty nice. The thing is, I have 6, 9, 12. Yeah, I can kind of pass on the sentry, let that die. I feel like we should be able to still force a lethal even if I lose 1 attack here.
The frost reveals all to me.
Okay, so we got round start Frostbite. Then we're going to go ahead and also do maybe Harsh Winds is fine. Let me see what happens. Yeah, because Ashe would target this since it's higher cost and they tie. So we are actually going to have to Frostbite, at least using Harsh Winds. I'm down to also Archer, see if they do Ruination and then we Harrowing. That sounds kind of cool too. I mean, we can play the turn slow.
Winter, take you.
We have all the time and mana in the world. I hope they just do a one of like Ruination. That'd be so cool. Let's go! It's a Ruination! Okay, cool. I'm very happy we played like this then. They're about to be very upset because we have the 1 card counter to Ruination. The Harrowing. We're going to get all the units back, including multiple Ashes. Let's go! We did Harrowing combo, game 1. Boom. Big swing, 24 damage. Yeah, the only thing I would have done differently is maybe not attack with Rhyme Fang on the Boisterous. Alright, for game 2 we got Ashe versus Ashe. This is kind of interesting. I'm super curious of how this is going to go down. I want to feel like... Ooh, I don't know how to feel. Is this them favored or me favored? Who's the better Ashe deck? I think that is the burning question on all of our minds, and we're going to find out today. Let me go ahead and full keep. Actually, I kind of like this hand. Balfeast is good against their 5/1 challenger. Frostbite is good in general. Quietus is good in general. Rhyme Fang Wolf is good in general. And we got Ashe, right? This is kind of everything we need. I'm down to keep the Omen Hawk there, no problem. That's a good start. They want to develop really important units turns 1 through 5 while also having protection. So oftentimes they'll float turn 2 so they have Troll Chant mana. So this makes a lot of sense. I'm kind of surprised they wouldn't just open attack with the Omen Hawk. They're kind of passing the 1 damage here, which I'm down with. I'm completely down. But yeah, they care more about their turns like 1 through 5 more than I do. I can care less because we're playing control. Let's just develop this. We have our Wombo combo. We have a couple wombo combos, honestly. LeBlanc.
Places to go, people to be.
Go ahead and flash freeze. I don't really see how they stop us for 2 mana, even if they troll chant. Brittle. Okay, yeah, brittle works. We just go next turn. Yeah, that's true. I forgot this deck can run brittle sometimes. I'm not super used to it. I'm used to like double Elixir of Iron, double troll chant, maybe triple troll chant, you know, that kind of list. But yeah, that does happen. Let's go ahead and Three Sisters. Try this again. Let's see the brittle steel. Number 2? Or nah? Off the top of flash freeze. Okay, yeah, this is going kind of as expected. LeBlanc's doing nothing though, which is nice. Oof. I can play Ashe, but I have no protection. Do we need protection? I think we might be okay here. If they play their own Ashe, I might be kind of fudged. I feel like Iceveil Arch or Attack is just best in float 3.
A chill in the air.
Like, I can play Ashe later when she's already leveled or something. There's their Ashe.
Unite the Freljord.
I want to do like this, actually.
Leaping into action.
Let's do this. We could also do a Vile Feast. I think Vile Feast here will bait a Troll Chant if they have a Troll Chant, and we definitely want them to play below Troll Chant. Okay, let's try that. Elixir of Iron. Okay, well now we know. Let me try a Quietus. And then we're going to grab Rhymefang into Ashe. I don't think they also have Troll Chant, right? That'd be way too crazy. Also, I'm going to keep these units as blockers. Okay, they also... So my idea was correct. Now they have 2 cards in hands. And we have Vengeance for the Ashe. I actually think we are ahead.
Show me a target.
Vengeance Ashe, 1/1 here. Right? And this is so funny, actually. What an interesting matchup. We're to 3 cards in hand to 3 cards in hand. I have 1 unit on board, so I'm barely ahead here. Just barely. We've dealt with one of each of their champions. This does not draw a card. Sorry. That's just a naked 4/3. No problem. Yeah, Ashe is fine.
All the world on one arrow.
Iceveil.
I'm ready.
That's pretty annoying. We'll swing at this. We're going to try to pressure a little bit at least.
Stay back.
Grade that for that. Culling, okay. So they did Frostbite plus Culling. We do Frostbite plus Quietus. All is fair in Love and War. And Whispered. Okay, last card is card draw. That's pretty good for them. If it was just like last card Omen Hawk, I think I'd win. Double Frozen in Fear. I kind of want to set up the Shaman, but I also kind of want to set up Bjerg into Ashe.
Eyes blazing bright as torches.
This is the last Ashe I have to work with.
War Mother will unite us all.
I think that's okay. We should be fine doing that. Ooh, Iceveil lead is so good here.
Winter take you.
I'll lead us to victory.
That beautiful ice arrow animation. We're also on 10 mana for the turn, so we can do double frozen. Okay, cool. I thought that Shen emote was they feel bad for me because they're about to whoop me. I guess it's the other way around.
Begins a new era of peace.
Alright, for the third and final game, we have a Shen Master Yi Copium deck. We should be pretty good against Master Yi because I would put Master Yi in a one-man army style archetype. So we're good into that because we can just Frostbite him at burst speed, right? And there's nothing they can do about it. That will mitigate his level up. It will mitigate a lot of his potential, a lot of his pressure, and stuff like that. We always have Ashe in opening hand, which means we are blessed. This deck is meant to be played. We'll just pitch these two, keep the Troll Chant. Because again, we're fine floating the first couple turns, having Troll Chant, having Ashe out, and then playing a nice controlled passive play game, right? A little bit of some slow play.
I don't do
That's
meditation.
cute.
Hey, over here!
Grade the 1/1 for a 2-mana spell. I'm kind of down. I kind of want to pass. Yeah. I'd rather just be on mana over the Sentry. We don't really need him developed here. If we're playing against aggro, we would definitely play Sentry to contest the board, block, right, Vile Feast, but we don't really need to play like that. We're fine just having extra mana in the bank. That way we can do Rhyme Fang Wolf on 3, we have Ashe on 4, and everything is happy.
Never far from my thoughts.
Everything is happy and fantastic. What's going on here? Do you have Wuju style? That is the big question that we are all asking as well. We will need to not Flash Freeze. Troll Chant outplays Wuju. Yeah, Flash Freeze does not. So if he attacks, we will block and Troll Chant. He passes. Very nice, very cool, very epic. Let me go ahead and play my Ashe. And we have a lockdown combo yet again. You'll see this a lot. Past first couple turns, we have Troll Chant, we have Flash Freeze in hand, and we have a really strong attack turn 4. Really good for us. Cataclysm. Sure.
One cut of many.
I guess they wanted to do it when they have more potential spells to protect him, but we're still gonna do the same thing, the Troll Chant. Because if they're just on Wuju style, that's not enough to offset this. Now if we did Flash Freeze, it would be enough. Troll Chant should be a pretty big outplay here. It could be FFable if they have nothing. Yeah, they just weren't respecting the Troll Chant. Go ahead and swing for 8. Is it the surrender? No, they're on second Master Yi. Wow, they're on double Master Yi in top 8? That's pretty lucky. They kind of need to be. We have a second Troll Chant. Okay, I kind of feel bad. We're also on Vengeance.
The balance requires a watchful eye.
Let us Vengeance. Yes. Get rid of the Shen, and we can block the Master Yi. Unless they're on Wuju again. That's all we're playing around. If they attack, it's Wuju. Okay, they have Wuju. You got it. I'm not blocking Ashe to the Master Yi with 1 mana up, sorry. They haven't activated Flow, so I'm not super worried. Yeah, let me just lead with Sentry. It's probably fine. We can do Sentry into Ice Veil into a Vile Feast or Troll Chant, right? And we're good for the turn. You got it. We are definitely controlling this board though. Ice Veil.
A true Freljordian welcome.
Ashe is almost leveled. If they play one more thing, I can level her and push, what is this, 5, 8, ooh, 13, dang, okay. Okay, they're not gonna do it though. Maybe does it work? I forget if it works like this. I remember for a time, if I did like Troll Chant and lowered this to 0 and then Frostbite him while he's already at 0, it would count and Ashe would level here. I'm not super certain if they took that out of the game. I don't quite remember. It's been a hot minute. So instead, I'll just do this. But that is something to think about if that is still in the game. Then I could threaten a lethal, but they're on 6 mana, so I probably wouldn't go through. Yeah, we'll just ship it out. There's the Wuju. We've been playing around that all game, though. We already know. No problem. We're at 2 HP. Okay. Having the opponent at 2 is really good for us. I'm kind of down to just use a second Troll Chant. Go ahead and buff, like, the HP of Wolf. Lower this back down.
I'll lead us to victory.
Now that we leveled Ashe, they should be at 1 HP. Because she gets +1. Yep. GG. Huge control. And that's how you do it. The way I would describe it is like a bit of a slower version of Ashe Noxus, like Ashe LeBlanc. I think it's very similar playstyle. You do kind of the same stuff, but you're not as pressured to like kill your opponent as early as possible. You have some leeway, you have some control, you can play a little bit more into the mid and late game and feel pretty happy about it. In these games, I didn't even get to resolve Thresh, and I didn't even get to resolve a really big Quietus. Like Quietus can hit Annie, can hit Nora. Again, using it with Frostbite can hit so many things. I barely even got to resolve it, and the deck still felt fully functional and very powerful. So again, if you like the mid-range Frostbite playstyle and also a little bit more control, and you like the Ashe Noxus, this one is definitely up your alley. Give it a shot. And that's it for this one. Please like and subscribe if you thought this video was informative or entertaining. It really helps me out. I'll be releasing more deck profiles, guides, and gameplay highlights in the near future. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one. Laters!